So how's Winston looking? And not just how he's playing quarterback. How does it feel, right? Because you saw it with Drew, and obviously it's not going to be the same, but it can be like a little bit of a feel thing when you're seeing how they respond to these guys and how these guys are practicing and how they're playing. So just what do you see from him, just like holistically, like from the quarterback position?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's taken on the leadership role, and I think it's just kind of a little bit more asserted this year than last year. It's not you know up and down and back and forth, and how's this guy doing it? How's that guy doing it? It's just kind of one guy doing it. When they're in between reps doing special team stuff, he's down at the other end of the field going through routes with guys, working on stuff with Mike Thomas, working on stuff with Jarvis, working on stuff with Olave. So it's
Yeah.
just a little bit of a different feel. It's kind of his team, and you see people reacting to him as if it is his team. And I think also how he works, it's a way that people are responding to that, and his workouts and how much time and effort he puts in. I think is kind of
Yeah.
something that everybody kind of follows behind, and that's something they had with Breeze, but it wasn't necessarily in place last year with those two going back and forth during training camp. So I just
Yeah.
think at that level, it's significantly different. On the field, I think that there's good and there's bad. I thought today was his best day. Today being
Okay.
Tuesday, he had a really good team period. He had a nice rollout, had Olave on the move, and then
Yeah.
Olave beat Caden Ellis with a little juke and got some extra yardage. So nice play for two guys there, and that was an important play in the sense that we need to see Jameis moving around and doing stuff, and we have seen that. But I think that was like the highlight moment of him on the move, and then he had a deep pass to Hardy down the field. Just saw
Mm.
how the safety played it, knew he had it, and let
Yeah.
it go. And look, those two have always had chemistry, so I mean that hasn't gone anywhere. So that was good to see that that's still in place. But look, I think there were a couple of bad interceptions. We got to keep it real. We got to evaluate everything that happened on the field. He threw
Yeah.
the back-to-back picks the one day. Both throws, I think, the first one was just a bad throw, and he got jumped. It was a little bit lackadaisical, maybe is the word that I would use.
Yeah.
Videos out there. So I mean that's how that one looked, and then the other one over the middle, right after, very next throw. I thought that maybe you need to see the field a little bit better there. So there's that stuff. There was a little bit of an accuracy issue on a screen pass to Alvin a couple days ago. So that was something that that I think is important. I think it's
Yeah.
important that they get that whole field working. Like the deep ball's good and it's there and it's going to keep defenses back on their heels. But like when they're back on their heels, you got to have the element of the offense to kind of execute underneath and just be able to attack them everywhere. And if you can attack them everywhere, then they get off their heels and you go deep. So it opens up more deep shots for you. So if you can attack the whole field, you are a much better team. I
Yeah.
think we've seen things with him that show that he's getting better at some of that stuff, but then there's also some, moments where it's like, okay, this still needs a little bit of work. 7
Yeah.
days in the training camp, I think they're going to figure some of this stuff out.
Yeah.
I am encouraged by how often he's kind of getting the ball out in rhythm quickly, stuff underneath. So I think that there is progress there, and I just think it needs to continue. We got a story about all the stuff he's doing
And
to
I was just going to get the title of the story right now. It's just
yeah,
as I was doing.
he's working hard on the quick passing game, and there's a lot of stuff in there about what they're doing, how they're going about it. Sign up for the site, NewOrleans.Football. Check that out, read it. But yeah, I think overall, I think he's been solid. I think it's been okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely, like I said, something that regardless of how everything else goes, like that has to be something that stands out. So seems like he had a good one today, and you
Real good
definitely
one
want to
today.
yeah, want to see him string those together because the better he is there, the more that they're going to get a lot, basically out of the whole team.